dance scene doesn't seem so friendly? Maybe I can help. Hello, my beautiful subscribers. Rasa the dancer is here, and we have another topic. Now, this video has been inspired by one of our subscribers here, and it was all about how people behave with you when you actually go to dance. And we have a beautiful dancing scene, and everybody says it's so friendly, it's so wonderful. But have you been in a place where it didn't seem actually that friendly? So this video is actually talking about the scene, people in it, how do we make friends? Is it all that beautiful and butterflies? Or is there some things that might be a little bit off? We will help you to navigate through all of this and maybe find some friends along the way. Okay, so let's start with this. One of the big reasons why people start dancing things like salsa, bachata, kizomba is because it's known that it attracts a lot of people, same interests, and it's very friendly. Everybody's super friendly with each other. And that is in a way true. And I would say mostly for most of the places. And one of the reasons why it is true, because dancing invites such a variety of group of people that wouldn't normally maybe even be in the same house, the same environment, the same place, right? So you get all different races. You have different class, some rich, some not, somebody who doesn't have a lot of money. You have people from different countries, different religions, everybody together in the same room, dancing together, smiling at each other, having a good time. So in that sense, definitely salsa, bachata, kizomba scene is so friendly and inviting for us all, and we have such a nice mixed group of people dancing together. It's lovely. However, sometimes it might seem like everybody's friendly to each other but you. Now, what does that mean? A lot of the times you will see big groups hanging around together, doing things together, and you will think, oh, it's because they're all good looking, or is it because they're all good dancers, or is one of them have a car that is convenient, or maybe one of them knows some teachers or can get some discounts, or so it seems like if you look a little bit from the outside inside, it looks like there is a reason as well why people form groups and become friends. They start as a group traveling to the same events, doing the same things, and it seems like you would like to do that too, but it doesn't seem like you are invited in the same group. And that happens sometimes. So what do we do in those cases? We keep attending those events, and it seems like these groups are forming. We're trying to talk to them, but we don't get the invitations we would like. We can start forming our own groups. Don't ever try to be a victim. Always think, how can I take control over the situation? I love to dance. I would like to make friends. Stop trying to think how you can make friends with the people who are formed in the group, and think about where's these other people who are just like me. And if you look around, you will see there's a lot of people just like you who keep on coming, who might not belong to a group of people already that are doing things together and having fun in congresses and the rest. And you can actually invite them to go somewhere to another event. You can invite them yourself to somebody you don't know, but it seems like they're smiling and they're having a good time. It seems like they're a good company and you'd like to get to know them more. You can invite them to go to a workshop together, maybe even have a little practice. So you can take control and not worry about already formed groups for whatever reasons they are formed and whatever it looks like, and actually be a creator of your own little group and see how that goes. So take control. I know the groups exist, and for whatever reason, some of them the pretty group, some of them are the good dancers group, whatever. You can have your own group where you travel with these people, have a good time whilst dancing. Okay, now let's talk about what happens when you're new at the scene. Let's say you newly, freshly started coming to this place for salsa, bachata, kizomba, and it seems like you're having a good time. You're dancing, whether you're leading and you're dancing with the followers, or you are a follower and dancing with the leaders, but you can't seem to connect with people, and one group of people are kind of neglecting you a little bit, and you don't know why or how to approach that situation. Usually that is because you are new, they don't know you, and they're making decisions or assumptions about you. Now what can you do? Whether they are treating you this way is legit or not, or it's right or wrong, that's not the point. The point is you shouldn't care what people think if they didn't give you an opportunity to speak at all. If they didn't say hello to you, you shouldn't care whether they judge you or not. However, if you like the place, you love the actual music, and you like how many people coming there, and you would like to actually be part of this, the community in this club, then these are the things you can do. First, say hello to people. It doesn't matter that don't come to say hello to you. You the new person, of course it would be nice if they come out of the way and greet you, but if they don't, be the bigger person and say hello to other people. When you come every night, come to a different person, sit down, say hi, how you doing? I'm new here. Do you dance here for long? Do you enjoy it here? What do you love about this place? Do you like the music? Yeah, I like the music too. Woohoo! Leave it. That's it. It's more than enough. You acknowledging somebody is already, for them, they will not be able to not like you. They would have to get out of the way to find reasons, right? Unless you're gonna make some sort of really bad joke the first time around, which I would probably do, but then they might find you endearing. Slightly weird, but endearing. Anywho, saying hello. Another thing that you can do is, actually, if you're a leader, just invite as many people as possible to dance. If you are a follower, try to actually compliment another follower's dancer. Don't compliment them if you don't like anybody, but I'm sure there's at least one follower in the club that you enjoy watching how she dances, or he, and you want to maybe come and say, I really like how you dance. And that's it. Acknowledging different people for different reasons. It's good also to comment on somebody's outfit. If you see somebody made a really big effort, just passing through, you could say, I really like your outfit, you look great today. Makes a huge difference. And of course, attend the classes. When you come to the classes, don't be afraid to go to even lower level classes, because that's where the magic happens with connections. Everybody's still fresh. Nobody really knows each other that well. And you can integrate yourself so much easier. And of course, go to advanced classes as well if you at that level. But when you go to classes, it's so much easier. You can, you're dancing together already. You can make a joke, you can make a comment. You're working through things together. So the bonding definitely happens in classes as well. So those are a couple of easy, common things that you can do if you want to get yourself involved in the society of that place. But if you really feel like you can't be bothered with all of these things, then just don't worry about what people say. If you are a nice person who smiles and dances with everybody, it's none of your concern about other people's hiccups, why they're not talking to you, or talking about you in a bad way. Leave it, it's their problem. Finally, don't be one of those people who are thirsty to be part of the group. And I'm using the word thirsty because thirsty means that you want to be part of the group rather than you want to have real relationships. Sometimes you look at these groups of people, and there's always, probably in the group of the center, one or two teachers or somebody who's a good dancer. Then you have a couple of their friends who are like the core foundation of the group. And then you would have so many more people always hanging around together because they desperately want to be part of the group. Why? Because maybe they're good dancers and it's nice to be around them and dance with them. You get to dance with them more. Maybe they're teachers, so they go to all of the events and they feel nice to know the teachers because they get a bit more privileged treatment when they go somewhere. But don't get confused, that kind of behavior where they're there because they want something out of it, and real relationships. I, for example, try not to belong to any groups like that. I try to make individual connections with people, and the moment there is a group, like a real group, I feel like somebody's always excluded. Does that make sense? Of course, we're always going to have a group of people that are closer to us, so we're going to spend a little bit more time with them. But when you see a cliche, always the same people in the same group, in the same corner, and you have those extra little people trying to get into that group because they feel like it's something really special about this group, try to stay away. As I said in the beginning, try to make your own connections and try to form individual personal relationships with people that will be much more genuine, and you will know they come from the right place, rather than everybody will be thinking, oh, it's because blah 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 blah. So don't be confused about these big groups. Yes, it's not all so much fun. There's always end up 2 or 3 people deciding what they're gonna do, and then the rest follow, right? So you be the one that decides where, how, or what shall happen in your dance life. Overall, dancing is definitely a friendly place. As I said, it brings people together, but now and then we could, for whatever, feel left out. So if you have an experience that made you feel like you are left out, why don't you share it in the comments? I'm sure there's a lot of people who are watching this right now would actually love to see if they're on their own or if there's more people like them. So share your experience. I would love to read it as well, and I will try to respond, and maybe we can go through this together. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to this channel, and I will see you very soon.